Alrighty, 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 alrighty. We've got an extra one in there today. Not sure why. Boom. That didn't switch the first time I pressed the button. Not sure why. It's late. I'm tired. You, you can tell how tired I am because I was supposed to say it's tired. I'm late as a joke, and I said it the wrong way around. Anyway. Welcome in, welcome in. There's a lot of you guys in there already. Let me pop out the chat and get that pinned because I haven't done that. Also, my stream needs to be paused. Still feeling a tiny bit rough, as you can probably hear with the voice. Am I muted? What? My mic is working. Are you trolling? I know you like to do a little troll. I was gonna say my thing is hit. This is muted. That's not. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm probably just a bit quiet because again, I said, just feeling a little bit under the weather. Let me pin you guys. I'm really quiet. Hey, let me see if I can rectify that. Somehow. I'm gonna have to get the sound settings up here. Crazy. It's been a while since I've done this. My mic volume's at 100. So I really don't know what's going on there. I'll just talk louder. It'll be fine. Just watch 30 minutes of Arsenal. I feel under the weather too. Yeah, Brentford are doing pretty good so far though. Hopefully they can nab a point or two off them. Right, pin chat. This is a pretty good another one of these games which is going to be a bit feisty. I think Leeds is obviously big rivalry. Always a good game for us. There's some ex-Chelsea players in their lineup as well, which is kind of fun. Just as I said that, ex-player Madueke has just been tackled. But we need to do this.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
And do the stats, which I can't remember how to do. Man, I've been trying to fix my stuff so much, and I can't remember if it's working or not. Is this working now? Is that working? Right, I tell you, this is going to get so much better. Sometime next week, maybe even the end of this week, I'm going to be getting my third monitor, which is going to go here. I'm going to move my desk around so I can actually... it is working. Excellent. I'm going to get my third monitor so I can actually have, you know, you guys and OBS on one screen, so I don't have to keep flicking between the two. And that will be so much smoother, hopefully. Enough of that, though. Let us move into the... I've got to remember how to do everything again. Let us move into the lineups. Starting with, boom, Leeds' lineup. They are playing a very interesting one here because obviously Daniel Farker is got Leeds in the relegation zone at the moment. They are, you know, struggling for form. And the thing which is worrying for me specifically about this lineup is not the players in it, but the reaction to the lineup from the Leeds fans. Every single Leeds fan I've seen commenting on this is like, wow, this is a really good lineup. He's trying to save his skin type of thing. Everyone's saying that they've put up a really strong lineup, and to me, it looks like a 5-3-2 with Ampadu, Tanaka and Stach as the three midfielders, Nemecha and Calvert-Lewin as the two strikers, and then a back five. Not sure why they've written it this way, because, again, this is really weird, because Bogle and Goodmanson should be the wing-backs, so I'm not sure why they're the first two names on the list, and the three centre-backs are ahead of them, but the graphic design team, man, I don't know. Behold Bogle as a Harry Potter character. No, it's not. That's not bigoted enough for it to be a Harry Potter character. As for Chelsea, our lineup is obviously I should say as well. Ethan Ampadu, ex-Chelsea, in the lineup. Good to see him. Chelsea's lineup's a bit different, and a bit weird in truth. No Palmer in the starting 11 is again kind of worrying. He should definitely be getting a cameo here though, as he is on the bench. We have Sanchez in net, and then the back four is more of a back three, as we can kind of tell here, because Chalabar's the right back, quote-unquote right back for this game. No Gusto, no Reece James in the lineup. They're both on the bench. Tosin and Badiashile as the two centre-backs, but again, they're probably going to be all three of those centre-backs. Kukurea inverting into the midfield. Enzo is our captain today, with Andre Santos obviously taking the place of Caicedo, as he's been suspended for 3 games. The really big shocker for me, and this is the biggest shock to me, Esteval's in the starting lineup again. I'm really surprised that Esteval's starting another game in a row. Really, really am. But good to see. I'd love to see him play. Really hope that there is a moment today where we get to see Palmer and Esteval play at the same time. We know how Joao Pedro gets substituted quite a lot, quite often, considering he doesn't, have the same work rate as some of the other players. So maybe he comes off as he's playing in the 10 today. Gittins on the left, Delap as our striker. Should be good enough for a win here, really. We should be battering this team, let's be honest. Hopefully it should be a pretty good game too. I've also just realised, when I do the screen, I don't have my camera open. It should be there, but it's not, so there we go. Man, I'm a mess. We've got about 10 minutes until kickoff, so let's move into this. Boom. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's move into this, and we can talk about the bingo card. It's a little bit small for me, so I'm going to have to open up the actual thing. Just make sure this is actually working. Is it working? It is. Okay, cool. Sometimes it doesn't work. So we've got a clean sheet. We've got a Josh app, as someone has said in chat there. Forgot the timer. We have Cobb and Grab involvement. We have 4 of any nation. And you know what? This is really funny, because I was meaning this to be, 4 players from any nation across both teams. We've actually done it in our team. There's 4 English players in our starting 11, which I was not expecting. So those two, that's already been ticked off. We've got the 1970 FA Cup mentioned on commentary, because this always happens. Every single time these two teams face off, we'll always get this mention of the 1970 FA Cup, which we won against Leeds. We have camera operator has a mare. This is for, what kept happening last game, where every single time there's stuff happening and the cameras are focusing on people that aren't, the footballers. We have a set piece goal. We have me changing my mind on the decision. We have a comms curse as always. We have Palmer starts. We cannot get this one, unfortunately. I've gone for Santos as my player of the match here. I feel like he's going to have a really, really good game. And he might be a little bit overwhelmed in that midfield with the 3 midfielders there, but I think he's going to be great. We have the free space, which we'll decide at the end. We have the Steve Cole link-up. Again, hopefully these two get to play together at some point. Nacho, goal/assist. He is on the bench, not in the starting 11, but maybe he comes off the bench and gets a goal or assist. That would be good. We have 3 points for a win. We have terrible refs as per usual. We have a worldie. We have Maresca ball in full flow as normal. I've put fight here. I don't know how much of a fight this needs to be to get ticked off, but if there's some, some afters or something like that, that'll get ticked off. We have the great for the neutral shout. Forest 1-0 up against Wolves. I mean, everyone goes 1-0 up against Wolves, let's be honest. Hey, welcome in, Monkey. I've just seen you there. Mono warms up chips on the bingo card. That's not on the bingo card. However, at the back here, we do have Mono Munches on Scran. Spoiler alert, I do have food downstairs, which I will be eating at half time. We'll get to that. We have correct prediction, which I've gone for 3-0. Genuinely, I think this could be a cricket score, but I'm going to go for 3-0, despite our rotations. We've got another red card, and then unlikely goal scorer as the final things on the bingo card. Boom. Is the side panel working? I'm going to wait a few seconds. I don't think it's working. Is this the side panel? Okay, it is working. There it is. Thoughts on Dario playing instead of Santos? Lots of people saying Santos shouldn't play deep, but I don't guess. Man, I cannot read English. But I don't see how he gets mins otherwise. To be fair, I think that Dario Sugo is much more of an out-and-out 6 than Santos is. Obviously, he's injured at the moment, and he's currently, supposedly he's had a little bit of a setback as he's come back from his injury. He's had a little bit of a setback, so he's going to be out for another couple of weeks. Ultimately, I think that Dario is probably the better of the two in that role, but Santos is, he can play there. I just always feel like Santos is much more of an 8, or he's one of those players I like to call like a 6.5, because it's like he can play as a 6, he can play as an 8. He's kind of that in between player. We have a lot of those. I feel like Caicedo is another one that's like that. Obviously, he's so good in the 6 that we kind of have to just put him there. I think that's, at the moment, that's kind of what we've had to do with Andre, because, yeah, we haven't really got anyone else that can play there at the moment, other than Josh, who Enzo Maresca kind of hinted at that Josh might be, a person that we play there. So maybe if he does come off the bench today, he actually goes into midfield. That would be interesting. Maresca gets Daniel Farke sacked on the bingo card. Honestly, I do think this is make or break for Daniel Farke. I've already made my... I've said this. I said this in my Premier League predictions. If you didn't watch my Premier League predictions, it's on my channel, you can. I have a personal beef with Daniel Farke, or should I say Daniel Farke. That's the way he wants his name to be pronounced. I don't know if you guys saw the pronunciation thing. That's one of my funniest things in that video. So... yeah, I have a bit of a personal beef with Daniel Farke, because obviously I live in the east of England. He's got Norwich relegated too many times for me to have any respect for him at this point. Did I predict Leeds to go down in my predictions? I feel like I did. I'm trying to think of who I predict. I think I'm really upset because I know in that video I said something to the effect of, in my heart I think Sunderland are going to do really well, but I was like, I'm going to temper my expectations and put them in the relegation zone, and then they've had an absolute flyer of a season. I did, okay, because I think did I predict Wolves to go down as well? I feel like I must have predicted Wolves to go down, because every single year I feel like I always predict Wolves to go down, or they don't, but this might be the one time that I've done it and they will. Did you leave a good Google review? God. Anyway, we've got about 3 minutes until kickoff, so I will have to switch my Sky Go to the Chelsea game. So no more of this Arsenal bullshit. We can get into this. It's really interesting that they've put the two... Oh, the players are actually already on the pitch. That's great. I was going to say, the little preview picture for the game was Palmer and Dan James, I believe, and neither of them are playing. Leeds or Burnley to be relegated, or both. I think the relegation teams are going to probably be Wolves, Leeds, and... Nah, see, I feel like Burnley are a team that can get points at the end of the season, though. I don't feel like they're a team that will go down. I'm trying to think who's near enough down there as well. Actually, look at the table, because I don't actually know. Let me take a look at the table. Who is down there? Oh, West Ham. Yeah, no, I think West Ham are probably gone. Yeah, absolutely. So I don't think that West Ham have the kind of resilience as much as Burnley do. I know they've not been particularly great this season so far, but I kind of, as I said in my predictions, I said that like a good defense is what you can build off of, whereas West Ham don't really have that. They kind of have more of a, we're a bit more adventurous and go forward type of a team. So I feel like that could kind of catch them out. Yeah, that's my if I was to make an updated predictions, it would be Wolves coming last, Leeds coming 19th, West Ham coming 18th. Giants Stadium in the Championship, yeah. It's wild as well, because they seem to do this quite often, don't they? They seem to like have like one really good season where they go up they go up to like mid-table, or sometimes somewhere near Europe. They were doing dabbling in that for a few seasons, and then they go all the way back down to like 16th or 17th, around there. There's no in between. They don't go to like 13th, 14th. They're just like up or down. I think like today this season might be the end of it. I think they might genuinely get relegated, and that would be crazy. They're such a big team to go down. That's absolutely mental. Yeah, the lineups are out. Why have I got this muted? I just noticed I've got this muted. Can you guys hear that? I think it's muted. Okay, good. Oh, bloody hell. It's Gary Neville. Oh, I'm going to get annoyed, I can tell. I don't mind Gary Neville as much as Jamie Carragher. He's not as bad, but he's still a fucking dickhead. I'm not sure who the colour commentator is, or the play-by-play is. Your granddad supports West Ham. You saw Bobby Moore win the World Cup. Crazy. I've got this thing. I was talking about this with my parents. We have in our family like such an assortment of different teams. My dad, when he was alive, he supported Liverpool. My uncle Barry, who's not actually my uncle, he's a Leeds supporter. He's probably watching this today. My granddad was a QPR supporter. My brother obviously is a Chelsea supporter. My mum's granddad was a Brentford supporter. So there we are. And like most of the people, kind of where I was born, most of our teams around us are like Wimbledon, Sutton United, loads of those kind of teams. So my family has just like loads of London clubs that they support. Uncle Tosin getting the boys up. No level on my totally legit Canadian stream. Lucky you. I forgot the timer. Well, that's the one off the bingo card. Chelsea kicking off from right to left, and Leeds do have the ball at the moment. Let me start this at 1. High press from Liam Delap, and it's cleared by the goalkeeper. Straight off the pitch for a Chelsea throw. I'm just glad that people call Tosin uncle and not me. Not me anymore. Here's Esteval. Chalabar plays the ball forward to Delap, but it's judged to have gone off the pitch first. Man, every time I see Daniel Farker, it just makes me angry. His face annoys me. Long ball. Obviously, people in my family are also Norwich fans. There we go. Timer is on. Chat is ready. Now we can go. Ball forward from Calvert-Lewin is going to be picked up by Badiashile here. Let's hope for no individual mistakes today. Sanchez will get it to Cucurella, who's going to have to clear it. High press from Leeds immediately. I was going to say, why is Sanchez in, like, yellow? He's usually in pink. In the third kit. I'm also a bit surprised we're playing in the third kit, I guess we're because of kit clash, but like our kit isn't particularly white. It's kind of like an off-white. First opportunity for Leeds to get a long throw in here, and it's Ethan Ampadu who's going to do it. I preferred him when he had the dreads, if I'm being honest. It's cleared by Chalabar, and it's going to be hit by, I believe that was Stach on the edge of the box. High press from Enzo will force the Leeds players back into their goalkeeper. They're going to take a long ball, which is going to be won in the air by Metcher. Or by Bogle, rather. He's on that side. It's a weird formation that they're playing. Calvert-Lewin's done really well up against Cucurella, and he gets it to Tanaka in the middle, but his shot is very wide. I did say one of the things on the bingo card is good for the neutral. I feel like this is going to be a very feisty game. It started very quickly. Let's see, who blocks this? Oh, it's Chalabar. Great block. Long ball from Sanchez. Aimed towards Liam Delap. He touches it down, but it's going to be picked up by Ampadu. Daniel Munoz has just scored for Palace. Maybe Burnley will get relegated. Enzo wins it back in the middle. Here's Chalabar. Interestingly enough, Chalabar's actually playing as a right back. He's not playing in the back three like I kind of expected him to. Sanchez will launch it to Gittins, who heads it forward but off the pitch. So the Leeds are pressing really well here so far. I feel like they're gonna have to as the home team. Here's Perry. Long ball from him. Tosin has gotten the ball off of Metcher, and here is Sanchez. Again, he's going to have to clear it. It's going to come back at us, though. It's Ampadu. It's Goodmanson down the left-hand side. He's being tracked by Chalabar the entire way, but he gets the cross into the box. It's a good one. It's Calvert-Lewin. Can't get the touch on it. Will be smashed back in by Bogle and cleared by Enzo. And he rightfully shouts at his defenders behind him, because we have not woken up so far. we beat the initial press, we can get some nice chances. That's always the way with us, It's like we know how we can play out from the press. Leeds have the second most goals in the early stages of the game as well. So, referee is just going to talk to Joao Pedro in the box here, who's battling away with Strike, I think that is. I will say one thing about the goalkeeper kit. I like the badge. I like the badge on the goalkeeper kit. It's like a different colour. It's nice. Cleared by Joao Pedro, and it's going to be smashed in by Stack again. It's going to go out for a corner. This time it was blocked by Andre Santos. So we kind of just need to ride out this early storm from Leeds, and I think that as the game progresses, we'll probably get further into it. Ball into the front post. It's great. It's a fantastic set piece. It's Biol at the front post. He's absolutely belted one in. And now they do have the most goals in the early stages, and that is a set piece goal. Boom. Is there anything else? Unlikely goal scorer. I'll take that. I'll take that as a comms curse as well, to be fair. Oh my goodness. Who's marking this? No one's marking him. Oh, it's Delap. It's Delap who's lost him. He just wasn't switched on. Biol runs straight across the front post. Beats everyone to it. It's a really good header. Sanchez can't get... He gets a hand to it, but he can't keep it out. It's a really, really tasty header. I can't even be mad at it, honestly. Genuinely, that's just good football. That's his first goal, I think, the Slovenian. There's Enzo battling away to win it in the midfield. It's going to be picked up by Ampadu. Chalobah steps in to take his pass away from him, but his pass is then intercepted as well. Long ball from Perry. It's going to be one in the middle by Andre Santos, and the referee gives a foul for something. I think maybe a foul from Enzo. It's an interesting thing, and then in the presser, I believe it was Raz. She's honestly amazing journalist, one of the only ones that ever actually asked good questions in our pressers. I think she asked something to the effect of like, why do our energy levels always drop against these small teams? And so I didn't really have like a particularly comprehensive answer, if I'm being honest. Oh, Delap has... Oh, he was nearly in there, but he's accidentally ran into Biol and given away a foul. Enzo is saying, calma, calma. His stroke. And Goodmanson. And Stack has ironically stacked it off the side of the pitch and given it away. Joao Pedro will hold the ball up. Enzo will give a bit of a hospital pass back to Badiashile, but he's dealt with it really, really superbly there, honestly. High press again, but Badiashile's going to get it to Cucurella. His little touch gets it to Andre Santos. He gets it forward to Gittins, who's going to be tackled by Bogle. The pass from Santos was a little bit too light and didn't reach him fully. Here's Rodon. Back to Perry. High press from Liam Delap forces him long. Calvert-Lewin's done well in the air, but it will be headed back to Sanchez. Here's Cucurella. Back to Sanchez. Long ball from him into the right channel where Esteval is waiting, and he's done really well to get away from Strauch, but he can't control the ball. Need to keep it on the floor, really. Watkins has scored another one, by the way. That's 2-2 in the Brighton Villa game now. vidIQ will win it in the air. Gets it to Esteval. Gets away from one. He's got Strauch on him. He's been fouled all over. He's all over the back of him. The referee does give a foul. I don't know who the ref is today. Hopefully it stays that way and I don't have to find out. Here's Jamie Gittins with his first chance to get on the ball. It's just going to go back to Benoit vidIQ. Okay, now we're moving more into the three at the back. Cucurella is fully in midfield at this point, as we've got a bit more of a foothold on the ball. Here's Chalobah. To Benoit vidIQ. His pass is awful and Tanaka has picked it up. Calvert-Lewin to Metcher. Oh, his pass to Goodmanson's a little bit behind him, gives us a bit of time to get back. Now they will pass it back to Strauch. Just really sloppy from our backline in general so far. Long ball forward from Bogle is won by Tosin. Enzo slips and has not been able to get the ball, but luckily Joao Pedro's picked it back up. He's done really well in the midfield, and then he's been fouled. The referee doesn't give anything. We win it back, so we're going to play on. Here's Santos. A few players are slipping over. It might be a little bit too wet of a surface. Here's Tosin. We're really searching for that ball forward from Tosin through the lines. It's not happening so far. Here's Chalobah. He gets it to Esteval. Little touch to Enzo. Back to Esteval. Up against Goodmanson. He's going to beat him. Try and get the ball into Liam Delap. Ball's been headed back to Strauch, and now Tanaka's going to have to deal with this. Esteval will have the ball played off him for a throw. They got a really good midfield, Leeds. I'm really surprised they're as far down as they are. I guess Farker just doesn't play these three together very often. It's good work by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's a fantastic tackle from Andre Santos to get the ball off of Tanaka, and he wins a throw as well. Superb work. He's going to have to be doing that all day today. Ball will be played back to Sanchez. High press from Leeds once again. vidIQ will escape with the ball. He plays it into Santos. Lost a bit of momentum there. Sanchez on the ball looking for a pass. He dinks it to vidIQ on the left side. Here's Santos. Santos dropping a little bit deep to try and play us out of the pit, play us up the pitch here, and he gets it to Chalobah on the other side. Here's Esteval to Enzo. Long ball from Enzo down the right hand side for Liam Delap. It'll be cleared by Biol. Long ball from Goodmanson forward down the left hand side, and this should be cleaned up by vidIQ and Sanchez has got the ball. Here's Biol, who's going to run the ball forward. Goodmanson once more. I think Calvert-Lewin was down, but he's back up now. Esteval's then been fouled by Goodmanson. We'll recycle the ball. We're slowly getting back into the game here in terms of having a bit more control. Here's Gittins for his first chance to actually run at his fullback, and he will be running at his fullback. He's going to take it down the line. Tries to cut it across. It's a good ball in, to be fair. No one's at the front post, and it will be cleared for a Chelsea throw on the left-hand side. Good work from him. We really need to see that from our wingers today. It's Cucurella. Ball's going to be played all the way around the back to Chalabar. Here's Enzo, Santos, good little link up there. Liam Delap holds the ball up excellently. Here's Esteval, 1v1 versus Goodmanson. He beats him, gets it to Enzo. He's fouled, but Enzo plays the ball in anyway. Goalkeeper's gone for it. Joao Pedro's nearly got it. He tried a little audacious flick to try and get it in, and it's not worked out at all. Keeper came and didn't get purchase on the ball at all. Something seems to be happening in the stadium, but yep, of course, bro, man, the cameraman, that's already being taken off the the bingo card. Just show the football, man. I don't want to see replays of stuff all the time. Christ. Show replays when there's actual breaks in play. It is a Leeds corner as they broke up the pitch during that replay. We're looking at the front post here, hopefully. Liam Delap is now showing much more attention to Biol. He's going to make the same move. This time it's Strauch. And rightfully, Sanchez is absolutely irate with his defenders for leaving him free. Jesus, man. We've got 3 centre-backs on the pitch and we're getting beaten to every ball. I think it's also just because Sanchez isn't really having the opportunity to come out and claim things either. He should be finishing that, to be fair. It should be 2-0. Liam Delap has been fouled on the halfway line by Biol. Be a Chelsea free kick. Feels like it's going to be one of those games where we need a bit of magic from a certain cold individual who may or may not come off the bench. Here's Tosin to Chalabar. Esteval's free on the right-hand side if he can get it to him, and he does. He's beaten his man really, really well, but he can't get the ball on the end of it. It's been launched up the pitch instead. Tosin with a lovely little dink pass into Chalabar, and Enzo can bring the ball away. Here's Santos to Cucurella. He plays the ball back to Enzo. Lovely little flick around the corner from him to Delap, but Biol has won it back off him. Oh, bit of a aggressive tackle there from Tosin. And he's committed a foul on the halfway line. Yeah, you do wonder if some of the disorganisation that happens in these games is because Reece James isn't playing. It's not always attributed to, his leadership qualities because he's a bit quiet at times, or at least he has been in the past. I wonder if him not being there is kind of a reason why we're not particularly as always organised and picking up our players as much as we normally would be. Long ball to Bogle, and he's offside. Good call from the lino. So, Calvert-Lewin has just had his finger taped up after that early collision with Sanchez, which is interesting. Speaking of the Spaniard, here he is. Good pass out from him to vidIQ. Long ball to Joao Pedro, who wins the throw off of Tanaka. Cucurella will throw it back to vidIQ. Trevor to Tosin. vidIQ back to him. Long ball from Tosin is cut out. He took a bit too much time to play it. But Nemecha's dawdled on the ball and given the ball away to Andre Santos, who's won it back. Enzo picked it up, and now Esteval will get it. He plays the ball forward for Liam Delap. He tries to get it it's a really good idea. He tried to get it through for Joao Pedro. It's good defending in the end, but love the idea. Good tackle from Tosin this time. The game's starting to open up a little bit. Here's Esteval on the right-hand side with free air ahead of him. He plays it back to Enzo. Chance to deliver. Smashes it off of Tanaka, who will get it back though. Swings it in again. Strauch will get it out this time. Tosin has been, or rather Chalabar has been taken off the ball. Calvert-Lewin will try and get it out, but he's isolated up top on his own, and now the Chelsea pressure is starting to tell here. We're getting a bit of a foothold in the game. Here's Jamie Gittins on the left-hand side, 1v1 versus Jamie Bogle. And Rodon is the man who blocks him eventually. We are very much growing into the game, slowly but surely. Good pass through the lines by Santos to Cucurella. We'll come back to Santos though. Trevor Chalobah. Out to Esteval. Into Enzo. He sweeps the ball forward for Delap. Can he get on the end of this? Nope. It will run through to the keeper. We keep looking for that down the right-hand side. It's the little pass from Esteval into Enzo, and then the first time pass from Enzo across or behind the line. It hasn't worked out so far. Metcha will get it out to Goodmanson on the left-hand side, who's cut inside. Plays it to Tanaka. Here's Bogle on the right side now. He's going to try and play the ball in, but he slipped, and it's actually became a really good pass from his slip, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin should have made more of that, if we're being really honest. But he's misplaced his ball into the box, and it's gone out for a Chelsea goal kick. This is really funny. It's no one's expecting this pass, because Bogle slips when he plays the pass. I mean, Calvert-Lewin was offside anyway, but such a bizarre situation. Long ball from Sanchez into Jamie Gittins, who's held the ball up well here. Gets it to Cucurella. So we haven't gotten out of first gear. Like, yeah, I mean, I think we're in. You know, we're in first gear at least. We're not in neutral. Here's Esteval. He plays it back to Enzo. Out wide to Chalobah. He's going to play the ball forward for Delap. Good work from him. He holds up the ball and plays it across the pitch to Jamie Gittins. He's teasing Bogle. He's gotten into the box. He will play it across the box for Trevor Chalobah. No chance for him to shoot though. Here's Esteval now. I mean, he was clearly fouled there by the defender, but the referee said nothing. We will go again. Here's Enzo. Back to Tosin. Here's Santos to Badiashile. Really feels like we need to start just getting Enzo and Andre on the ball a little bit more. I'm really shocked that we've really not really got the ball into Joao Pedro so far. Goodmanson will tackle Esteval. Calvert-Lewin has given it away, but we'll get it back. So 2v3 at the moment. He's slowed down, played it into Metcha. Here's Stack running forward. He cuts it back to Tanaka, and it's a poor effort from the Japanese international. Feels like we need a right back, yeah. I mean, feels like we need a very certain right back. I said, it's just like Joao Pedro is just not getting into the game at all. He's like complete absentee with them having those three in midfield. Enzo will play the ball from deep. Long ball up to Liam Delap. It will be headed back. And Ampadu will win the second ball. But he will accidentally head the ball off the pitch. And Chelsea have a throw on the right side. Here's Enzo. To Joao Pedro. It feels like this is a game that would be so good for Gusto. Like, having him high and wide and then letting, like, Esteval get a bit closer to goal. We might have to move into that certain little formation that we've kind of seen from Enzo Maresca in the past, where he goes with the two centre-backs and kind of pushes both full-backs into midfield. Here's Santos to Chalobah. Esteval. Up against Goodmanson. He'll come inside. Plays it back to Chalobah. Here's Enzo. Through the lines to Esteval. They're a little bit off sync there, but we've retained the ball. Here's Chalobah again. Back to Enzo. Anything good from this game is going to come from Enzo. He seems to be the only person who's actually trying to make things happen. Here's Andre Santos. Can he prove me wrong? He plays the ball forward into João Pedro. First time for him to turn around. Gets it into Cucurella, but it's then cleared. But again, a little bit of a loss of footing from Stack that is in the middle, and he's ironically stacked it and given us the ball back. Great ball forward from Enzo to Delap, and he gets it across the box, and it will be cleared by Biol. That's better. That's better. Good run from... Really good run from Liam there. That's what we need to do, though. Get the ball into João Pedro a little bit more as well. Ball through the lines to Enzo. He's going to play it wide for Chalobah. It's just like, there seems to be just a big reluctance from our centre-backs to play the ball forward. That being said, long ball over the top from Tosin to Cucurella. Cleared, but only as far as Jamie Gittins. He's going to whip the ball in, and he gets it to João Pedro, chests it down, but it's a heavy, heavy chest down, and Ampadu will get it away. Calvert-Lewin hasn't won it in the middle, though, and Santos will get on it again. He plays it out to Cucurella. Back to Santos on the edge of the box. Oh, that was a good pass through for Esteval there. He could have found it. He didn't. Here is the Brazilian now. Cuts inside. He's going to take a strike. Oh, and it's deflected and it's a corner. Yeah. So, little deflection off of Goodmanson that will play it out for a Chelsea corner. We've been good from these. Hopefully we can be good from it again. I think it's going to be Enzo to take this. Come on, get Chalobah, get another header. Ball's gone into the front post. It's been flicked away by Rodon. It's going to fall for Jamie Gittins, who hits it, and then Esteval hits it again, but both of them are blocked by bodies in the middle, and Leeds will try and break now. Stack has tried to play the ball forward to Nemecha. It's a little bit heavy, and Sanchez will get it away. Although he's then given it away, but good work from vidIQ to get there ahead of Stack to stop him from taking the long effort whilst the goalkeeper is out of goal. Santos will pick the ball up here, and Chelsea will build again. We really need to get this next goal, because if we don't, I really don't feel comfortable here. Chelsea have got a big foothold in the game, but those breaks are always going to be deadly if they can get them off. Chalobah and vidIQ are currently swapped positions because of the corner. Here's Santos into Cucurella, who's also on the opposite side of the pitch to what he should be. This is actually kind of helping us, though, because we can get to play it across the pitch a bit quicker. Here's Jamie Gittins, up against Bogle, 1v1. He cuts him inside. He's going to dink it to the back post, where no one is. Goodmanson gets the shout, and he leaves it for a goal kick. Oh, Mecha is down in the middle. He's holding his hamstring, so that could be... That looks like a substitution to me. He's not signalled to the bench yet, though. Yeah, to be fair, I really think that if Trevor wasn't playing, and it's not any knock against Trevor, it's just he's not a right back. If he wasn't playing and Josh Achimpong was, I feel like we'd be getting so much more kind of drive, because we know what Josh likes to do when he gets the ball. He always likes to, go forward with it and, try and break that first line. That's kind of what we're missing at the moment. Farker looks like Ange in a wig.
It's just who we are, mate. It's just who we are.
Oh dear. Mecha is back up on his feet. He is going to be walking to the sideline, which is good to see. He's not too badly hurt. I assume this is going to be a situation where he comes back on the pitch after 30 seconds, runs around for 5 minutes, and then goes down again. It really feels like that's what's going to happen here. He's still stretching out the hammy. Long ball from the goalkeeper. Will be a Chelsea throw as a result. Here's Benoit vidIQ. Jamie Gittins to Cucurella. Trevor Chalobah. So he crossed just into the 30th minute. It's vidIQ again. It feels like a lot of our players are just too high. Like we're not kind of getting the ball into situations where we can get it to them. Oh, Delap's won it in the middle. Oh man, they get lucky. I tell you, they're getting lucky because Delap is actually winning things up there, and it's just like the ball's just bouncing to them every time. It's so unfortunate. Here's Enzo. Esteval's made the run. He's not been spotted. Big carefree chant goes throughout Ellen Road. Here's Tosin again. He gets it to Santos. A little turn in the middle from him. He's only able to get it to Chalobah though. Here's Enzo. Delap's made the run. He's not been found. Here's Joao Pedro for his first chance to kind of get on the ball. He gets it out to Esteval. 1v1 versus Goodmanson. He's going to go around the outside and he's going to win a corner. Apparently not. Okay, this. Well, let's see. I don't think this is. I didn't see a double ricochet. If they show a replay, maybe it will be. Let's see. Nope, it doesn't look like they're going to show a replay. Instead, they're just showing Cole Palmer. Good win in the air from Tosin. And Esteval's going to get it, and he gets it to Delap. Their player's just jumped on the ball and thrown his hands on the ball. It's Ampadu. He's just fallen to the floor and grabbed the ball, and the referee... What's the referee given? I don't know what the referee is given. Yeah, the two players just run into their two players run into each other, and then Ampadu just falls to the floor and grabs the ball, and it's not a handball apparently. All right, referee. Is it a Chelsea free kick? What's going on? Well, we've been given the ball. I think, did they give us a drop ball maybe? I have no clue what the referee's called there. Lunacy. Biol is also hobbling after that. They've try and take each other out. Here's Tosin. It's a really good ball on to... It feels like we're not passing... Like we can play one direct ball to players and we're just opting to play two passes. Esteval plays it forward to Enzo. He's got a little flick on. It's Delap who's then played it across the pitch and vidIQ can't keep it on. Ugh. This is going to be one of those games. It feels like it really does. Long ball from Perry. Into the midfield. Tosin will win it. Here's Tanaka. He gets it away, but only as far as Cucurella. Santos. Cucurella. Santos. Enzo. We're starting to win those balls in the air now, which we weren't doing at the start of the game. Here's Esteval. Up against Goodmanson. He gets it to Enzo on the edge of the box. He's going to take a strike, and it's deflected. Tosin will pick it up. Here's vidIQ. He's going to go back to Sanchez. Tosin to Enzo. Here's Santos. He tries to get it to Chalobah, but it's cut out in the middle. Chance for them to shoot. Takes a little deflection. It will be a Leeds corner. I think it's Stach again who's taken that. Yeah, just it's a lazy pass from Santos who gives it away. Ugh. You can tell it's a team that has expended a lot of energy in recent games. Let's just say that. Stack plays it in. It's cleared by Chalobah at the front post. Here's Tanaka. He plays it across the box to Goodmanson, who's going to load the box again. He's actually going to run forward and try and get past Enzo here. Enzo's tracked him all the way, but he does get the ball in, and Sanchez will claim that very confidently. Chance for Chelsea to break here. He's going to run it out to Cucurella. What? Clear foul from Stack, who's going to get a yellow here, yeah. Nasty, nasty tackle. Late one on Cucurella as we're breaking. He was literally never getting that ball. He's just done that just to hurt him. Ridiculous. Here's Andre Santos into Joao Pedro. Here's Tosin to Santos. Chalobah to Estival. Back to Chalobah. Back to Tosin. We dance the same dance. We've been a lot better in the last 10 minutes or so. I said, it's just, we're playing 10 versus 11 because Joao Pedro is just not getting on the ball enough. Here he is, though. He has finally got the ball and he's taken a horrific touch and given it away. Luckily, he's escaped with that because Calvert-Lewin can't keep the ball on the pitch. Badiashile will get the ball to Sanchez. Can we play it a bit quicker, please, lads? Come on, forward. Our passing is so slow. We're like taking 2 passes to do 1 pass. It's so frustrating. Andre Santos. Back to Sanchez. Here's Enzo. Around the corner for Chalobah. Back to Enzo. Where are you going? Bruv. Here's Enzo. He's going to play the ball up to Estival. Tackled, but wins the throw in off of Goodmanson. A goal before the break and then a halftime team talk from Maresca will be exactly what we need, but I really don't see us getting one. Really do not see us getting one. We have no creativity in the side. Like no one wants to do anything. Except for Estival. He tries to play the ball through the middle. Estival will pick it up in the middle now. Here's Joao Pedro. Gets it to Liam Delap. And he tries to toe poke it. He's been fouled in the box. He's holding his shin down in the box. Was he fouled or was it a follow through on a block? Joao Pedro finally getting the ball and he gets it forward. Nah, I don't think it's a foul. Oh, he's already taken the strike, but it's a late one. It is a really bad late one from Strauch. The referee's not given anything, though. Santos will play the ball forward to Jamie Gittins, and the VAR has checked and cleared it. Bro, where are you going? Every single time Joao Pedro gets the ball, something happens. We're just not getting him the ball. Estival's been blocked off by Goodmanson and then he's deliberately tripped him in anger. A little bit of petulance from Estival there. And he has got a yellow for it. Enzo's now getting... No way are they going to review this for a red card. If they do, that's absolute pansy shit. He's clearly blocked off and the referee doesn't give it, and he's fouled him in retaliation, and he doesn't get that foul if the referee just does his fucking job in the first place. I'd be pissed off too. He's clearly blocked off and the referee's given nothing. You know what? Where is me getting fucking mad at the refs? There you go. Here's Perry. 5 minutes to play. Long ball from the keeper. Has to be cleared by Cucurella. Good work from him. Better safe than sorry. It's just typical Chelsea, isn't it? We've entered December and now we just play like absolute wank. Oh, that's so funny. I literally just said that as you've posted that. That two great minds think alike. Long ball into the box. Cleared by João Pedro. Smacked in by Tanaka, and it's bounced off the ground and gone very, very wide. Okay, we're playing the ball short from the goal kick here in order to try and play through the press, and Sanchez has played a good pass forward. Esteval's been fouled again, and the referee says nothing. Ridiculous. Ball will go back to Perry, and he's going to be pressed by Delap to force the long ball. Villa have now scored a third. Jesus Christ. Can't rely on those bloody seagulls or anything, can you? Useless bunch. Long ball from the goalkeeper again, won by Tosin. Esteval thrown down a little bit. Referee gives a throw. Throw will go down the left channel. Tosin will step in and win the ball. Here's Enzo. Loose in the middle, and it's going to fall to Bogle. Here's Tanaka. He takes a strike, and it's a good... So it's a thunderbolt. Substitutions and a hairdryer treatment absolutely needed. Where's Weldy? There you go. It's just utter fucking calamity. It's tired, laboured fucking Chelsea, and I don't know why Enzo is playing, because he's been playing so many games in a row. He shouldn't be on the pitch. Same thing with Esteval. We should have rotated more because our players look so lethargic. But it's terrible from Santos as well. Absolute awful defending just to let the player go past him. It's ridiculous. I feel sorry for Sanchez, man. He's had no chance with either of the goals. The defenders in front of him have been so shocking. Well, 2 more minutes to play in this half. Maybe we can get one back. Here's Enzo. Buddy shield to Jamie Gittins. Buddy shield to João Pedro, who's playing as a left winger at the moment. He's going to get the ball into Liam Delap. Can't make it stick. The referee gives a foul for literally nothing in the middle. It's games like this that really highlights how much we rely on Moises Caicedo, by the way. Our midfield is being absolutely, utterly outclassed. Bogle plays it in, deflected off of vidIQ, and Sanchez will save it, but it's given offside in the end anyway. It's going to be 3 minutes of added time. Long ball from Sanchez, one in the air. Chalobah will get it to vidIQ. Here's Tosin. Ball's going to swing around the outside to Enzo. Esteval, who's being booed now. He does really well and gets it to Enzo, who's then tackled by Goodmanson. I don't think it's a. Oh man, this bloke is the most protected fucking left back on the planet. And now he's just dived to the floor and got on a foul as well. Fuck me, this referee is pissing me off. It's going to be a free kick for Leeds on the left-hand side. It's a lofted one to the back post. Liam Delap gets the header on it, and vidIQ will then clear. No one's out there but Esteval, so no one's going to get on the end of it. It's Jaden Bogle. Stack is going to whip the ball in from the left-hand side. It's gone to the front post where Santos is, and he gets it away. Esteval will try and break, and he's fouled, and the referee finally decides to give us a fucking foul for once. It's a bloody miracle. Chelsea take the free kick quickly. We haven't got much time. Regardless, there's no fucking urgency in our passing. We just play it back and fucking round the back, and oh my god. These fucking players have just run out of ideas. Genuinely. Play the fucking ball, man! Come on! There's just no fucking urgency to play the ball forward from any of these three centre-backs. They are so fucking passive. It's gone back to the fucking keeper now. Fuck me. Long ball from Sanchez. And Stack's going to pick it up here. Metro will just play it back to his centre-backs, who I guarantee will play the fucking ball forward. And that's the half-time whistle, and what a fucking terrible performance. Enzo Maresca better get that hairdryer out, because that is a joke. Absolute joke of the first half. What an utterly abysmal performance. Right, I will move to the Be Right Back screen though. So let me just move into that real quick. If I can remember how to. Wabang. Right. The scran has been acquired. The timer has not been paused because I'm a moron. I would be incredibly shocked if I do not see Cole Palmer on the pitch at halftime. I would be very, very surprised. And the thing is, it's really annoying. I'm like, this is such an easy, what's the word? Such an easy solution. It's just to stop playing so high and just let them kind of come towards us and actually be able to have space in the back to play into, but never going to happen. Also going to crack open some ASMR for you. But I got a for the scran, I have a Maury's barbecue chicken pasta, which I shall be delving into as the second half progresses. It's a belt or a strike from Tanaka, by the way. It's good pasta. I'm gonna check, see what other people on Twitter are saying. I bet our Twitter feed is going to be utterly, utterly woeful. Everyone just complaining about centre backs. Everyone complaining that Josh Chimpong is not on the bench on the pitch. Yeah. Everyone talking about Chelsea December. Yep. Crazy. Let's look at the scores on the doors of the other games. None of the scores have changed so far. Let's hope for a late equaliser from Brentford. That'll do us nicely. Likewise with... actually, who is... I don't actually know. Who is higher in the table? Brighton or Villa? Oh, Villa are moving up into third at the moment. Let's hope for a late equaliser from Brighton too. That'd be good. It's just a joke. I will look at the stats of this game so far, because it's genuinely quite shocking how poor we've been. We have 4 shots to their 9. We have 1 shot on target to their 2. We have 74% possession with 302 passes. And 95% passing accuracy. And having that much passing accuracy is a bad thing, because that means that we are not trying to take any risks and not trying to play the ball forward. We have more fouls by 1 and 4 less corners. Or 3 less corners, rather. Getting dominated by a team that should be getting relegated. It's just ridiculous. So I think that a certain Italian will be having a right rollicking towards his team currently. And hopefully we get a little bit of an improvement. Well, a little bit of an improvement. We need to see 3 goals in the second half. There is a certain man who I know could certainly do that if he is to come off the bench. So hopefully he does. Still hope. There always is. But I don't often feel a bit defeatist. I'm always ever the optimist. I really don't feel it today, if I'm being honest. Just no signs at all that any of the players actually want to win the game. And it's not like oh, usually when we have these situations, it's like, oh, individual errors have caused us to go behind. This time it's just because our entire team is just not showing up. Got another game really close by, haven't we? Yeah, Bournemouth on Saturday. Thick and fast in the winter period. Great for a team that's playing in 4 competitions. Love that. Pan the camera down to the microwave chippies. I'd rather watch that than this show. It's not chippies. I've got I don't know if I can actually show this. I've got barbecue pasta. It's barbecue chicken pasta. Yeah. I wanted pasta today. Just checking on the pitch. There doesn't seem to be... Oh, Villa have scored another one. You fucking bastards. Jesus Christ. Well, that was me saying hopefully Brighton can get a late equaliser, and they've bloody conceded again. You cannot rely on those fucking seagulls at all. They are so bad. Anytime you need them to win, they don't win. Every time you need them to lose, they fucking win. So annoying. So I still hope that Brentford could maybe get something. I don't know. Oh, it's a good weekend for the F1 too. It's a good timing as well, because I said our Bournemouth game is a 3 PM kickoff. I don't think I'll be doing a watch-along for that, because I don't think it's being shown anywhere as it's a 3 PM kickoff, but we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, luckily it doesn't clash regardless. So I better see Cole Palmer on that fucking that sideline getting ready to come on the pitch at half time. I'd like to see Nacho come off the bench as well, if possible. I want to see Josh Cole and Nacho warming up at half time. Or maybe Mallow, who is the one player who is on the sideline right now. Forgot the timer. No, the timer's there. I've changed the timer. I forgot it earlier. Neto and Gusto. Well, at least one thing. We know there are 2 players that are going to actually put in some bloody effort. I'll take that. There's Badiashile coming off for Gusto and Esteval coming off for Neto. Not surprised that Esteval's coming off, being on a yellow. Neto has a goal in him. Let's hope so. I'm really surprised that Jamie's still on the pitch, if I'm being honest. I know it's because he's rotating, but... Come on, Mallow. Mallow get a bloody... Mallow get a second goal in his career. That would be a great one. Leeds are making us wait by not coming out yet. Would never have gotten a red for that. It's not violent, it's just petulance. So he's 18, he's going to make those types of mistakes. I don't really care too much about that. Right. Enzo will be taking the kickoff. We're kicking off from left to right now. Come on, ref. Blow your whistle. There we go. And it will be Robert Sanchez to play the ball forward immediately. One in the air by Ethan Ampadu, but it will be a Chelsea throw on the left side. Here's Trevor Tosin, rather. Gets it to Trevor Chalobah, who's on the left-hand side of the 2 now. And this is what I did say that I wanted to see in the first half. I wanted to see us to go to that 2 at the back system with both fullbacks going into midfield. Here is Malo Gusto in the midfield. Good pass from him to Joao Pedro. Santos to Jamie Gittins. To Joao Pedro. Back to Santos. Bit quicker in the passing here as well. Exactly what we need. I just feel like we just need to sit back. We're playing so high up that there's no space to play into. Here's Enzo to Pedro Neto. He's going to beat Goodmanson and get it into Joao Pedro. Ball is cleared though up to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who's going to hold up the ball very nicely and win a foul off of Chalobah. And Saka has just scored a second. Great. This weekend couldn't have gone any worse, honestly. Here's Perry on the ball. He's going to play the ball long. One in the air by Tosin. Here's Goodmanson. Ball's going to be played all the way back to Strauch. Joao Pedro is going to win the ball in the middle here, battling away against Ampadu, but Ampadu does well to recover. And we'll play it to the left-hand side for Goodmanson, who plays a first-time ball in, and it's a good defensive intervention by Tosin in the end. Here is Bogle on the right side. It's going to play in. It's a really good cross in, but denied Nemecha by Sanchez. Good save. Cucurella will get the ball up, but not away. It will be a Leeds throw high next to the corner flag on the right side. It's a decent save from Sanchez. It's very close to him, though. Just going to suit us a little bit more with them playing up, though. Long throw into the box is spilled, and Calvert-Lewin's gone for an audacious bicycle kick. That's gone very far off the mark. Again, just a calamity in the box, once again. Here's Sanchez. We go long. Won by Pascal Strauch. I don't know why we're playing the ball in the air, man. Just keep it on the floor. None of our players are tall enough to win these aerial battles. Good interception from Gusto. He's going to get it to Enzo. To Tosin. Back to Sanchez. High press from Leeds forces us long once again. Strauch will win the ball, but then Andre Santos will win it back. Gusto will play it forward. Enzo's been fouled in the middle of the pitch here. The referee said nothing. This referee is just letting them foul us every single second. Same thing that happened in the Arsenal game. Goodmanson has played it into trouble. Here's Neto, who's going to try and get it away. Gets it to Delap. There's a chance. Oh, there's a great pass over for Gittins if he could have seen it, but he didn't. Joao Pedro will get it to Cucurella instead. Joao Pedro wants more. Jamie Gittins. He's going to go around the outside. Bogle's missed his tackle. Here's Jamie Gittins into the box. Plays it across the box to the back post for Neto! Off the bench, and Pedro Neto scored. Good work from him. Let's go. Finally. That's a big goal to get so early as well. It's great work from Jamie. Gets all the way around the back. Plays it to the back post. And he's onside. No change there. Leeds capitulation in the second half. Who says no? It's a really good finish, by the way. He has to get this as close to the post as possible, or the keeper's saving it, and he can't get. He just can't get to it. Put your fingers in your ears. Delap has been fouled on the halfway line. And that's the stuff you love to see, winger to winger. That's Maresca ball. I can actually take that off. Wait. Maresca ball. Is there anything else that I get there? No. Here's Trevor Chalobah. To Gusto. To Cucurella. Back to Chalobah. It's going to be another Leeds high press here. Ball through the lines from Sanchez to Andre Santos to Gusto to Chalobah. Good first touch, for good quick passing here from Chelsea finally. Santos again. He gets it back to Chalobah. Ball's going to be played out to the right hand side to Enzo. Nowhere to go. Tosin will play a great pass through the middle to Joao Pedro. He plays it forward for Liam Delap. Liam Delap closing in on goal. He's a bit wide and he gets it into the side netting. It's a fantastic pass from Tosin. That's what I've been asking for all of the first half. I just want our player to play that type of pass. It's a beautiful pass from Tosin. Great turn from Joao Pedro. And to be fair, Delap should be looking across to Gittins there. Kieran Hassett Palmer comes on. I will. I certainly will. He needed to do the Mark Guiu there and cut it back, but unlucky. Here we go. The time wasting is already beginning. 50 minutes into the game, as Perry has taken about 17 minutes over his bloody goal kick and is not getting a yellow card for it. Long ball to the left-hand side, the right-hand side for us. Cleared by Malagusto. Will be a Leeds throw on the right side. Cole Palmer is warming up. Perry will smash the ball long once more. Chalobah wins it in the air this time, but Calvert-Lewin's done well to get it off him. Good little turn from Chalobah, and great work from him to hold up the ball as well. Wins a foul for Chelsea, and we've taken it quickly. We want to play on. Here's Neto. To Gusto. To Robert Sanchez. Chalobah. Back to Sanchez. We're inviting the press here. We really want to play it through the middle. Sanchez has played a little bit of a bozo pass, but Santos has done well to recover. And a little bit of scrap in the middle from Malagusto is going to get us the ball here. There's some harsh tackles in the middle there. The ball's been played to the back post for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Lemaitre comes out for it. It's a good save from Sanchez. It's going to fall for him again, and it's a third fucking goal. It's not going to count. Flag is up. Oh, thank God. I think there was a foul in the build-up anyway. It's a really bad tackle on Cucurella in the middle. Oh yeah, he's miles off. They're miles off. Good work from Tosin to step up there and actually keep them both offside. Why the hell the flag has not gone up earlier? Because Sanchez could have got really hurt in that collision there. Fuck it, I hate this bullshit with the linos not putting their flag up in time. It pisses me off so much. He's clearly like 2 feet offside, and he's just not called it for no reason. It's a joke. There's a warning shot across the bow for us though, just to wake the fuck up. Long ball won by Delap. It will be smashed away by Strauch, but only as far as Santos. Then the ball is smashed away by Strauch again. Here's Chalabar. Back to Sanchez. Into Malagusto. We need to get the ball out to Neto more. Really, really need to get the ball out to Neto more. Sanchez once again. He's going to play the ball long on his left foot. Won by Joe Rodon. Held up, but only as far as Cucurella. Stack will get the ball back to Bogle. He's tackled cleanly by Jamie Gittins, who's going to bring the ball away here. Great pass from him out to Pedro Neto, who's onside. Supposedly. Goodmanson will get away from him, but he's going to get the ball across here. And now a foul has been called for something. What? I don't even know what he's given a foul for. What is they even giving a foul for? He's shoulder barged him. It's shoulder to shoulder. It's contact sport. What are you doing? Utterly ridiculous refereeing in this game, man. They just blow the whistle whenever Chelsea get a chance to score. It's just ridiculous. Anytime we get a chance to break or anything, the ref just blows the whistle for nothing. Some changes warming up, and I'm assuming that means Cole Palmer is going to be coming on. Here's Enzo. He's fouled. Referee gives nothing. Again, Joao Pedro gets the ball forward for Liam Delap to chase. It's going to be played back to the goalkeeper by Biol, who's going to get the ball back and try and drive out here. Here's Goodmanson. Tackled by Malo Gusto. Good work from him. Gusto's been really good since he came off, by the way. Since he came off the bench, he's been very, very good. Direct pass through the middle from Cucurella to Joao Pedro. Good little turn from the Brazilian. He gets it back to the Spaniard. Up to Gittins. Nutmegs his man. And gets it to Santos. Here's Enzo. He gets it to Pedro Neto. There's a run off the ball from Delap that's not spotted. Here's Cucurella to Andre Santos. Joao Pedro through to Delap! And it's a wayward strike. He needs to just drive into the box there, man. It's good. You know what? It's been much improved in the second half from Joao Pedro. He's been getting the ball a lot more and making things happen. I'm not sure how long he's going to be on the pitch for, because Cole Palmer is getting his set-piece instructions from Bernardo Cueva, as is Alejandro Garnacho. So I imagine this will be JP and Gittins coming off. Here's Ampadu. Out wide to Bogle. Here's Stack. Ball all the way back to Perry. High press from Delap will force the goalkeeper to play it straight into Malo Gusto. Here's Sanchez. To Tosin. High press from Leeds once again. Little flick around the corner from Pedro Neto is a good one. Here's Joao Pedro, and Neto's then play the ball forward for Malo Gusto, who's been fouled. The referee has to blow a whistle here. Is this referee okay? He's just hacked him down through on goal. This referee is an absolute fucking clown. Here's Jamie Gittins on the opposite side. Let's score and piss this fucking ref off, because he's clearly against us. Jamie Gittins, ball to the back post, falls to Enzo, he can't get a purchase on it. It's going to be cleared, but only as far as Malo Gusto. Nemecha holds him off and will hold on to the ball now. He's going to smash it long. One in the air by Calvert-Lewin. Here's Tanaka. Bogle, who's surging down the right-hand side. Bogle's going to go all the way, but tackled by Cucurella. Good work from him. And Enzo will bring the ball away. Santos tries to play the pass, and the player's handballed it, and the referee says nothing, of course. Here's Mecha. Plays it into the box, but cut out by Cucurella. Joao Pedro randomly deciding to turn. And this time it's given as a handball. And here's the break. Gittins coming off for Garnacho, and Cole Palmer finally coming back onto the pitch for Liam Delap. So Joao Pedro going into the striker position. So welcome back to the pitch after 2 months out. Come on, Cole. If anyone can get us 2 goals out of nothing, it's Cole Palmer. Here's Trevor Chalobah. Andre Santos. The passing is slowed now, and it's starting to frustrate me again. Tosin into Enzo. He gets it to Neto, who's going to play it back to Tosin across the halfway line. Here's Cole Palmer with his first touch. He's dropping deep to try and dictate play. Our players are just too high, man. Here's Pedro Neto on the right side. He plays it into Gusto. Ball ricochet to Enzo, who's been fouled again, and the referee says nothing. Luckily, we get the ball back. This referee's pissed me off. Here's Cole Palmer. Cucurella. Alejandro Garnacho, who's getting booed for some reason. He's fouled by Jaden Bogle. And it will be a free kick in a pretty good area for Chelsea if we want to swing the ball into the box here. Pedro Neto and Enzo, who are over the free kick here. Both centre-backs are in the pitch. In the box, rather. Joao Pedro is at the back post. Whips to the back post. It's gone straight to the goalkeeper. Not a great delivery. And Leeds will try and break here now. Here's Goodmanson. Stack to Strauch. Ball has gone all the way back to the goalkeeper, who's going to smash it long. Nemecha will touch it down. Absolutely no challenge on him by any of Chelsea players. His Stack again. Goodmanson. Up against Malo Gusto. He's going to try and take him around the outside. Great tackle from Malo Gusto. Will be a Leeds throw. Will be a long throw here, I imagine, from Ethan Ampadu. Yep. It'll be interesting to see if we do the 3 up the pitch thing for these. I'm not sure if we are. But with Neto on the pitch, it's much more successful than it could be. Cleared at the front post by Tosin. Joao Pedro with a fantastic pass to... it was a fantastic pass for Pedro Neto. He just didn't go for the ball. I feel like he could have challenged for that. He just didn't. And Perry has just smashed the ball long. and off the pitch. Malo Gusto will play the ball across the pitch to Trevor Chalobah. Cucurella. Tosin. To Chalobah. Cole Palmer has dropped deep to receive the ball again. Because our centre-backs just don't know how to play pass the ball forward. Gusto will get it to Santos and then to Chalobah. He's going to drive across up the pitch, rather, across the halfway line. Here's Garnacho. Tosin. To Gusto. Can he make the ball go forward? He plays a good pass into Cole Palmer. Little dummy from him gets it to Joao Pedro, who is apparently offside. Oh dear. So Tanaka is coming off. One of the goal scorers. Mecha is also coming off, it seems like. Players coming on are... they're not showing a graphic. Gruev is coming on and Noah Okafor is also coming on. It will be Lucas Perry to smash the ball long once more. One in the air by Tosin. He's going to try and get it forward, but it's blocked by Gruev. Here's Tosin again. To Robert Sanchez. Andre Santos. To Enzo. To Tosin. To Sanchez. Feels like we just need that pass, man. Here's Malo Gusto. Sunderland have just scored against Liverpool. God damn. Here's Andre Santos again. Man, our centre-backs are just not passing the ball forward. It is so frustrating. Just pass it forward, man. There we go. Tosin plays the ball forward. It's inaccurate, though. Biol will play it to Perry. At least there's something, though. We can actually get up the pitch now. Santos will win the ball in the air and get it to Cucurella. Here's Santos again to Enzo. He's got a chance to pick his head up and get a pass. Palmer will play the ball forward, but not going to get very far as it's deflected and comes straight back to him. Here's Alejandro Garnacho. Chance for him to run at Bogle. He gets past him easily. Drives into the box. Plays it across for Cole Palmer! I cannot believe he's not scored. It's such a good play from Garnacho, and he pulls it back to Cole Palmer, and that's the 2 months out. That's rust. He should be burying that. That's what we can do, though. Oh, I think Biol might get a touch on that, actually, and I don't think the referee spotted it. I think Biol might have deflected that behind. That's better, though. Oh, Chalobah's just taken an elbow in the face for the second time in a space of a week. It's in the same eye as well. Is he going to get a red card for this one, maybe? Let's see. Inform Cole buries that absolutely. Club World Cup. Cole scores. That's literally the same scenario as he scored in there. More fucking time wasting from this referee. Just He's pushed him in the face. He's two-handed pushed him in the face. How is this not being reviewed by VAR? What the fuck is wrong with these referees? Long ball forward from Cucurella. Joao Pedro, good hold-up play, but you can't get it to Cole Palmer. Ball's going to go back to Perry, who's going to be forced to smash it long by Joao Pedro, who was the presser. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, misplaced pass, and Enzo will get it out to Garnacho here. Chance for him to go against Rodon. Plays it into the edge of the box for Enzo. It's a terrible, terrible effort, but we still got the ball. Here's Cucurella, back to Garnacho, who's been really good since he came on. His cross is blocked, but here's Andre Santos. He gets it to Malo Gusto. Pedro Neto. Plays it to Gusto. It's a very laboured pass from Neto, and again, Leeds are taking risks here now, trying to play it out. Chelsea are getting the ball back quickly. Cucurella and Santos playing a bit of tiki-taka in the middle, but it's been won back. And Bogle will get it to Stack. Chance for Leeds to break here. Bogle again, cleared by Chalobah. Great work from him. And it's going to get a bit feisty at these last 20 minutes, I feel. Here's Gudmundsson. He's going to play the ball across the box, and it's cleared by Tosin in the middle. Forward by Gruev. Here's Gudmundsson again. Up against Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto's done superbly well to throw him off the ball. Here's Enzo. Tosin. Oh my god, what is he doing? Fucking Tosin Adarabioyo, man. He should not put on a Chelsea shirt for the rest of his career. Get him off. Substitute him now. Get him off the pitch immediately. Fucking useless twat. He should never wear a Chelsea shirt again. This is the fucking last straw, man. What the fuck is he even thinking? Utter stupidity. Fucking moronic. Completely moronic. Just put your fucking foot through the ball. Now it's going to be something incredibly special if we get anything from this game. Will be interesting to see if that tackle on Sanchez, they checked it for a tackle on for the tackle on Sanchez because he's kicked it out of his hands, but he's given it. Yeah, he doesn't have two hands on it. I don't know what Sanchez is complaining about, if I'm being honest. Here's Garnacho. Don't know if there's real much point even fucking bothering to commentate on the rest of this shit. Here's Enzo to Pedro Neto. His return pass is not a good one. Here's Okafor. Malo Gusto's done so well since coming off the bench, and he's done well again, but he has now given it away. No, I'm saying that. Here's Bogle. Go on, just get another one. Why not? Here's Sanchez will claim the cross. Just keep it away from the right side, man. The right side has been fucking dreadful all game. It's Cole Palmer who's dropped deep to get the ball. He's going to play the ball in behind for Cucurella, who's not going to get there because Biol was there. And for some fucking reason, Joao Pedro is playing in fucking centre midfield. Ridiculous. Here's Malo Gusto. Mark Guiu is on the edge of the touch line. He's going to be coming on. I imagine he'll be coming on for Joao Pedro. Here's Enzo. Pedro Neto. Enzo back to Tosin. We just don't have anyone running in behind now. I'm glad that Guiu's coming on. Just kick the ball off the pitch so Guiu can come on. Get that fucking useless prat Joao Pedro off the pitch. He's not doing anything in his position. It's Enzo. He's going to play it in behind for Joao Pedro, ironically. He's probably going to get an assist here now. I've said that, isn't he? Never mind. Here's Neto. Back to Malo Gusto. Back to Neto. He's going to get past one. Gets past another. Plays it to the Andre Santos on the edge of the box. Now back to Malo Gusto. Chance for him to play the ball in. Instead, it's Enzo who does. Back post is Cucurella. Oh, it nearly falls for Garnacho, who's going to pick it up on the edge of the box here. Up against Jaden Bogle. He's going to go around the outside. Plays it across and it's cleared by Rodon. It's a Chelsea throw. Garnacho's been... The substitutes have all been good other than Palmer, because Palmer hasn't really gone on the ball, but... It's Mark Guiu coming on for Andre Santos, which is a weird change, but... Got to go all out now. Got to get someone, you know... Mark Guiu looks like a completely different person again. Got to get someone, you know, in the box getting on to the end of things. Here's Pedro Neto. Malo Gusto to Enzo. Back to Joao Pedro, who's playing at right wing at the moment. He swings the ball in. It's cleared. And Tosin's just handballed the fucking ball. Man, this guy's an absolute prat. The referee hasn't seen it, apparently, and it's allowed us to play on. And now it's been called. Yeah. I was going to say, what a fucking... This guy's useless. Get him off the pitch, man. Guy's an absolute fucking clown. He left his brain in the dressing room. All I want for Christmas is Wesley Fofana to have a healthy hamstring. Perry smashed it off the pitch. Here's Ethan Ampadu, who's going to get past Joao Pedro like he's not even there. Here's Bogle. Plays the ball off of Cucurella. And then it's a double ricochet off of Bogle and it'll be a goal kick. Like, I'm a big Tosin defender. I think he's one of our best passers of the football in the team, but he's just been... This season has just been so poor. He's just having so many individual mistakes when he's in the back line. Here's Garnacho. Being hounded out, and the referee's given nothing again, man. This fucking ref. Jesus Christ. They're just allowed to manhandle us the whole game. Ball's been played over the top for Noah Akafor. Go on, just score. Do it. Why not? Instead it's Goodmanson. Terrible shot. With the way that Aaron Anselmino is playing at Dortmund... And the way that Mamadou Sarr is playing at Strasbourg, these fuckers have got to start picking up their pace or they're getting replaced, I'll tell you. It's Cucurella. Into Cole Palmer. It's Enzo to Malagusto. Enzo up to Cole Palmer. It's waiting for an option. Gets it to Garnacho. Gets it back from Garnacho. 10 minutes for us to get 10 minutes for us to get 3 goals to get a win here. Here's Malagusto. Enzo. Back to Joao Pedro, who's playing at right wing. Here's Tosin. To Chalobah. To Cucurella. Garnacho. Up against Bogle once more. He's going to go around to the edge of the box and gets it to Joao Pedro. It's a... What is he doing, man? Brother. This guy just tries to do these stupid fucking flicks all the time and they never come off. It happened like once or twice in the Club World Cup and ever since he's been trying it, it just never comes off. He just needs to put his foot through the ball there and he probably scores. He just randomly decided to try and turn in the box. Good work from Garnacho to get it to Enzo. Here's Malagusto again. Gusto into Palmer. You can't get the ball though. Here's Gruev. Here's Okafor. Up against Tosin. He's made him look like a fucking bitch again. And oh my god. Pigs do fly. Florian Wirtz has just scored for Liverpool. I can't believe it. I don't know what's more unbelievable. The fact that Leeds have beaten us or the fact that Wirtz has scored a goal. Sanchez has... Oh, no way. Sanchez has given the ball away. And luckily, Okafor can't get it towards the goal with the goalkeeper out of his position. Here's Cucurella to Enzo. Chance for us to go forward here. Enzo will switch the ball out to Pedro Neto. First chance for him to get on the ball in a long time. He's going to go to the byline. Puts the ball across. It's going to fall for Enzo. He can't get a touch on it. And instead, here's Malagusto. Enzo swings the ball into the back post where no one is. Ball be cleared. Only as far as Neto, who's going to play it back. Gusto into Mark Guiu. And it's... the ball wasn't particularly favourable for him to get that on target, to be fair. So at least get 1 goal to make this not as fucking embarrassing, man. It's a poor kick out from Perry, and Joao Pedro will battle away with Goodmanson to get this. Pedro Neto will get it to Enzo, who's then been fouled by Strauch, and then the referee's called a foul on their player. Yeah, man, sure. Why not, man? Why not? This guy's fucking dog shit, man. This guy should never referee a game again. He's been so fucking terrible. It's a fantastic tackle from Ampadu, to be honest. Strauch's I don't think is a good one, but Ampadu's one is beautiful. It's a great tackle. Oh, God. You know, I love when rival fans come into my chat. They take my words out of context and then believe that they know everything about me. Congratulations, you just got yourself a ban. Like, I don't get what your point is. Like, I just said that the referee has been terrible today. I didn't say it was the reason we lost. I didn't say anything about your team. In fact, I was just complimenting Ethan Ampadu, who's one of your players. But instead, you decide to be an absolute dick, and now you're gone. See you later. Here's Trevor Chalobah. Garnacho. Cole Palmer. He plays the ball into the box. It's going to be Touchdown by Pedro, and again he's done that stupid thing where he tries a little flick and it doesn't come off. Here's Palmer again. Cucurella. Garnacho. Whips the ball to the back post and no one's there and the keeper will claim it. Man, what a terrible game this has been. Bogle and Calvert-Lewin are coming off for someone. Joel Piroe is coming on. And James Justin is the other change, who's going to go on to the right-hand side. Good night, fellas. Here's Cole Palmer. Long switch by Enzo Fernandez to Pedro Neto, who's going to be fouled here, and the referee gives nothing again. It's fucking referees. The shit that these teams get away with, man. It's so annoying. It's so anti-football. Guy just drags our player to the floor and doesn't get anything. Here's Pedro Neto again. Good work from him to cut inside. He gets the ball forward, but to no one. Here's Tosin. Here's Enzo. He's going to get the ball forward for Joao Pedro. It's a great pass. And he can't do anything with it again because he can't get the ball under control. And then it's something's been given anyway. I don't know if it's offside or a foul or whatever. It doesn't really matter. He was onside. He just needs to put his foot through this. Why is he touching it on his fucking thigh, man? Just shoot. Just let it come across you and shoot. I have no idea. Ethan Ampadu has been given player of the match. Player that could have been playing for us if we decided to keep him. Ball out from Cucurella is a good one, and then Ampadu has manhandled Cole Palmer and not been given a foul. I'm gonna have to keep a countdown, like a counter on screen at this point of how many times we get those types of fouls not given against us. Goodmanson will play it in. Here's Joel Piroe. Played in by Strauch. It's cleared by Tosin. I feel bad for Mark Guiu. He's come on with 15 minutes to play and been given no service whatsoever. Here's Cucurella. Joel Pedro into Cole Palmer. He gets the ball out to Garnacho. Up against James Justin. Gets it back to Palmer. It's a chance for him to play the ball in. Instead, he goes around the outside. He's done really well, Cole Palmer. Plays the ball into the box. It's fallen for Cucurella, who lifts it in for Joao Pedro, who's done that stupid touching it down thing again. Oh, my God. Here's Pedro Neto. This guy is so bloody frustrating. Goodmanson has the ball played off him for a Chelsea corner. Maybe we can get one back. Ball's gone into the box. And it's going to be retaken. And there's 6 added minutes. You never know. We do know, but you never know. If we get one from this retaken corner, maybe we can get an equaliser. Whipped in by Pedro Neto. It's going to fall to Enzo, who's swiped at it, and it's 15 feet over the bar. Absolutely no composure. Long ball from Perry. It's one in the middle by Stack. Here's James Justin up the pitch. He's run into Cucurella and it's Garnacho with a chance to put the burners on. He's shrouded out. Here's Ampadu. Ampadu's slipped over or maybe been tripped by Palmer there, I think. Not sure. Either way, it's been given as a foul. Stack is down with cramp. Surprise, surprise. I think Bornau is coming on as well. I think I've just seen on the sideline there. Belgian international. Whipped in by Stack. Biol was at the back post and he gets the touch but not any purchase on it. Here's Cole Palmer. He gets it to Chalabar and here's Joao Pedro. Plays a long pass for Garnacho but it's going to be picked up by Cucurella instead. Here's Garnacho now. James Justin's thrown him to the floor. Referee gives nothing. And then of course he gives the foul the other way. The double standards in this game have been utterly embarrassing, if I'm being honest. They get fouls for literally anything, and we don't get fouls for anything. It's ridiculous. This is a game I genuinely, this is crazy to say. I would have rather have had Anthony Taylor as our ref. At least he was actually giving them fouls when they were fouling us. Oh my god. Wirtz's goal has been chalked off and it's not going to count as a goal, it's an own goal instead. That's so funny. Headed forward by Chalabar and off the pitch. Chalabar will play it to Tosin. Here's Malo Gusto. Joao Pedro. Turns in the middle. Gets it to Chalabar. Joao Pedro again. To Garnacho. And finally, we've been given a foul. Enzo to Cole Palmer. He plays the ball in behind for Neto, but his pass is inaccurate and a bit more audacious than probably would have liked. And the ball's been played down the line for Noah Okafor. He's been shrouded out by Chalobah. Good work from him. So throw for Chelsea near the corner flag. Launched by Malagusto, but only as far as James Justin. Enzo will win the ball back. Chalobah will launch this long. Mark Guille is going to put on the pressure here on Biol. He's done really well there, the Slovenian, to get away. It's ball now. Ampadu to Pirro. The ball will go back to Perry now. Guille will lead the press, but that's the full-time whistle, and that's me for the night. I will see you guys whenever. I'm not sure when the next time I'll be doing a watch-along is, because I think the Bournemouth game's not being shown because it's 3 PM, but I appreciate you guys hanging out regardless of the result. And as I said, I'll see you sometime soon. I'll know